Hi guys. Okay, so we're gonna do some blending, and the way I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna keep it quiet. I'm just gonna talk over as we go a little bit. So the first thing that we need to know is that we are using DIY, Debbie's Design Diaries, clay-based chalk paints, okay? So the base coat that I'm putting on is called Mint Chip, and it's a very nice, light green color, kind of like mint chip ice cream. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get a base coat on of that, and that's what you can see me doing. And I'm applying that with my Klingon S50. Okay, so the next color that I am dipping into is called Hey Sailor. It's a nice blue, nice and deep. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start on the bottom, and then I'm gonna go up, just blending that in random places. You can see that I have my misting bottle handy, spraying just a little mist of water onto your piece as you paint will always help your colors to blend together and just make them more fluid. DIY paint dries pretty fast because of that clay content. We just want to keep it moist, not soaking wet, but just moist so that we can get movement and keep it going around. So there's kind of no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting this blue. I'm just getting it on there in some random areas, really, and then we're going to keep on blending. Okay, so now I'm dipping into my little black dress. It's a true black by DIY. I'm going to start deepening and darkening up this bottom portion. So remember to spray with a little bit of water and then start mixing in. So that way my blue and my black are going to make their own new color and not just sit on top of each other. So that's not what we want right now. So we're just going to keep working some black in down there and move it up. Let's start shading a little bit and just having some fun. So as I'm moving up a little bit, I'm adding a little bit more black. I'm going to shade up there. Remember to always just get a tiny bit on your brush. It really does go far, and that way you don't have to work hard to cover up any mistakes that you may have made. So just a tiny bit when you dip, just the end of those bristles. Okay, so now I'm really going to start to blend. So if you watch the color on my brush, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. I just dipped in a tiny bit into my mint chip, so I want to blend that over there a little bit, adding some lightness to it and lightening it up. Now I'm taking the same brush and I just dip back into my Hey Sailor, which was my blue. So I'm shading now over there. So when I paint, I generally use the same brush and just keep dipping. It really helps with your blending. The fluidity of your colors is it's just going to work out better if you use the same brush. changing brushes, well, for one, would be tiring, but for two, it's just darn not necessary. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab just the tiniest bit of Cowgirl Coral. It is coral, and it's a great color. So I'm gonna use this just as a highlighter. So you can see that I've got just a tiny bit on my brush, and I'm going around just the high points and giving it a little bit of coral here and there. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in nicely. Some places I left it a little heavier, and others I blended it pretty good. It really just depends on what your eye likes, and at the time, that's what I like. I think it came out really pretty, so I'm happy with what I did. So now I'm just going to go back and forth. As you can see, I just picked up a tiny bit of my little black dress, and I'm blending that in, shading it, giving it a little bit of darkness around those corners. And in the front, I wipe that back across. It's really just about playing now. Now we're just going to keep blending using a little bit of water, and keep that going until you get the look that you like. So you just want to keep going back and forth using the colors that you have to accent areas here and there. I really hope that this video was helpful for you guys. Please tell me in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys soon.